Hi, I just quickly wanted to show you the beautiful yarn I picked up in that sale at Knit World that I did the video at the other day. And I don't know, but I was drawn to all these mustard sort of colours. They're really pretty. It's funny how every season you seem to be drawn to something different. And I thought this is really pretty. So this is 75% merino superwash and 25% nylon. This is 100 grams and it was about $15. That is really cheap compared to most of the prices here for sock yarns. Some of them are $21 for 100 grams, some are $36 for 100 grams, but I thought this was quite pretty. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole sock in this colour or if I'll do a different colour for the heel and the toes like I've been doing. But even I'd love to have bought some of this to make a cardigan with pockets, of course, but out of my price range by the time I basically need just over 900 metres, nearly 1,000 metres for a cardigan for myself. And it just becomes too expensive when I look at the prices. So that's what I bought for myself, that I'll do a pair of socks. And if you were watching my other little tutorial on doing the cables the other day, I was having terrible trouble because the cable needle was just too small for the size of the needles. And so you try not to pull the yarn, but it makes the stitch so small. And so I've already got this size, but it comes in a pair, so I had to buy both. So it goes from a 2 to a 5 millimetre. So this is a 5 millimetre. So this will match my needles. So I'm quite pleased that I've got something else I can use now, so I don't need to struggle. Now, isn't it funny? My first tutorial that I did for you guys in my tutorials playlist, I wasn't really struggling. So maybe it was the angle I was doing it on, because I was actually working on the floor trying to get some light. And then I saw this, and sometimes it is hard to find things again when they sell out and they decide not to put them back in the shops. And this goes from a 5.5 to a 7.5 millimetre needle. And I said to her, right, they weren't very expensive. This was only $3.50 and this one was $4.50. Whereas I looked at another one and it was like $12, and I thought, nope, I don't mind these cheap ones, and they're metal and they slide. They're the same as my needles. I don't like anything plastic. Plastic grips to the yarn and you can't use it, especially when it's wool. So I grabbed this because I'm sure it'll come in useful one day. So at $3.50 I just thought, right, I'll grab that. And then I went out button shopping, and I went to some second-hand shops, and then a lady who's got a shop where I actually sell my things, she's got so many buttons, and we hunted through. And then this other lady I put on Facebook, does anyone have any buttons? I'll swap them for plums or buy. And this lady says, come to my house and have a look. So I picked up these, and I thought these were pretty. They won't suit anything now, but I'm sure I could use them. And because there were 5, I said, oh, can I buy those? And then these, I thought these are pretty. Instead of just being the plain colours, I like it when they have what's called the motley colours. Oh no, that's the different one. When it's sort of 2 or 3 different colours blended, and they seem to match things. So I picked up, there were a few of those. There are 6, and I said, oh, well, I'll buy those to put in my stash. And actually there's 7. And then I saw these, and now they're really pretty, but there's only 3. But you never know, because I'm pretty sure my friend in her stash had some that looked the same as at the second-hand shop. So you never know, you might pick them up somewhere else. But I just thought those are really pretty. And this is like a little lemon colour. Don't know if it's showing up. I mean, if you're making a cardigan out of this, you could, you could. So, and then I saw these pretty yellow ones, sort of like a lemon. And I thought, oh, there's only 3, but oh, I might find some more one day and I might not. But so I picked up a few that I didn't need, and then I saw these, and these might go on my cardigan. But there were only 4 and they're quite small, but they're very pretty. They've got look like a bit of a marble effect. But then she had these. And so we sat there and we're going like this. Take one of those out, but what if I just have it looking really weird and having 2 different colour? So I've still got 5 buttons to use. I'd have 1 spare because I couldn't really use 6 because there's... But anyway, and then I like adding to my stash. These were pretty. It's got a little design on them, but there were only 3 of them. So I picked up a few, and then this is quite a good colour if you're doing purple, but there were only 3 of those too. And then I saw these really pale blue ones, but there were 4, 5. So I picked up a few buttons to put in my little stash. So I enjoyed myself yesterday. I went out just for a while and it was fun. Just to get a break out of the house. It's just been so hot and muggy. So there you go, just some little bits and pieces I've picked up. What's your favourite thing for picking up? Apart from yarn, of course. But do you enjoy picking up a few buttons and a few little accessories? I wouldn't mind finding some 6 or a 6.5 in a metal needle. I've got plastic and it is so hard to use. So very hard to find metal, the bigger needles in New Zealand. Well, I'm having trouble. But anyway, so that's my little bit of shopping the other day. So tell me what your favourite things are to go and buy. Okay, bye.